YouTube, what is up? Scott here from Top Choice Sports Cards. Today's video, I'm going to be ripping a box of some vintage. Got a box of 83 Fleer here. Picked it up today from the Baseball Card Exchange. You can see they have it wrapped. If you guys aren't familiar with them, they are probably the biggest dealer in the country that certifies product. That it is unopened. You can see right there. They go through them. They also, like if people find factory sealed cases, they'll verify those. So I like opening the vintage. I like opening the new stuff too, but it's nice change to switch back up on the vintage. But 83 Fleer was their third year printing. I think they started in 81. In 83, they went to stickers. Topp sued Donruss and Fleer for putting gum in their packs because that was their trademark thing, and they won. So Donruss went to putting in puzzle pieces, and Fleer went to putting in stickers. A little bit of history. So you get 2 bonus packs. So there's, you guys can't see it the way I'm holding it. There's 2 bonus packs in the top up here. If you guys do like these types of openings, you can go in my video history there. I ripped a box of 85 Topps baseball and a box of 81 Donruss. The first year Donruss printed baseball. So here you're going to be looking for Wade Boggs rookie, Ryan Sandberg rookie. The top card would be a Tony Gwynn rookie. Put our bonus packs over here. Also any Nolan Ryan or Ricky Henderson. This would be like Henderson's third year card probably. Pete Rose, Reggie Jackson, any of the big names. But I'll try to speed up a little bit. I am going to enjoy this video. So, but there's a lot of packs to rip. There's a sticker and 15 cards in here in each of these packs. So let's find us a Tony Gwynn. So I know I got to be careful ripping from the back because that's not where the sticker is. So I want to make sure I don't scratch that card up. Also, this is, like I say, their third year, but this is like the first year where they started to get their stuff together. They had a lot of errors, a lot of miscuts, misprints in the first couple years. In this product, they really turned it around here. And I hope all these, just a couple, some edge damage there on that. But we got Gary Templeton, Kurt Gibson, Pat Underwood, Mike Ramsey. I will go a little fast because I got a lot to open. Bobby Mercer, Gary Gray, Todd Brennan, Mike Fishland, Tony Pena, Bob Mitchell, Raleigh Fingers, Bob Shirley. So this will keep me busy tomorrow, sleeving and boxing if I find anything good. Hopefully if I pull one of the big 3, it's in really good condition, I can send it off, but we shall see. Joe Rudy, Carney Lansford, Dale Murphy. Decent card, but it's off centered. I mean, as far as he'd been in the league for a while. Ed Farmer, Rudy May, Ron Guidry, Rich Dower, Joey McLaughlin, Tom Bernansky, Frank Viola, without the mustache there. Also, Ron Kittle has a rookie card in here. Jack Clark, Bucky Dent, Cubs checklist, Caesar Geronimo. Come on. Not like today's packs. This is why they call stuff today wax, is because that's how they came. These are actually wax paper, and they used wax to seal them. Royal sticker, Dave Righetti, Ken Singleton, Lloyd Mosby, Pete Redfern, Havens, Danny Darwin, Lee May, Amos Otis, Joe Lefebvre, Tony Aramis, Dave Tobick. Throw that on the floor, clean up tomorrow. It's late, I'm filming here. Late for me anyway, it's 11 o'clock at night. So I'll probably just clean up in the morning. Garcia, Burns, Price, Simmons, Schmidt, Jim Sandberg, not Ryan Sandberg, Bruce Kisson, Larry Boa, Gary Rashis, Brian Kingman, Jimmy Sexton, Gary Allison, Rafael Ramirez, Steve Carlton, Butch Wanger. Butch Wanger. I do got a box of 89 Fleer I picked up today too. Try to do a little King Griffey Jr. hunting. See if I can pull me a rookie card. I still have one I pulled in 89 in my collection. There's one of the rookies, Ron Kittle, and of course the edge is nice and fuzzy. I had that happen in my 81. Pulled a Reigns rookie, and it was like that. Dang it. Warren Cromartie. Of course, no, there's one to say that was the first card I've seen that on. Dave Frost, Swan, Bobby Clark, Steve Sachs, Ernest Campbell, Julio Valdez, Bob Stanley, Alex Nicky, Hera, Todd Cruz, Hoskin Powell. So we got one rookie, but not one I'm looking for. Be better if it didn't have a fuzzy edge. I've had two cards with a fuzzy edge, and one happens to be the rookie. There's the rookie we're looking for on the back. Kurt Garcia, Rich Hebner, almost the way these are cut, almost made me look like thought there was a second card sticking there to it. Cecil Cooper, Mark Squires, Jerry Hairston, Tim Wallach, that one is stuck. Don Hood, Brian Giles, Tim Foley, Fred Lynn, Steve Howe, Tom Brookins, Tug McGraw, and there is your Wade Boggs. They also have the picture on the back, which you can see it's off center top to bottom, and the front is centered pretty good, left to right. It just seems like it has that fuzzy edge on it. I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not. Alright, now let's find that Gywwn and that Sandberg. Alan Trammell, Ozzie Smith, another good card. How long had he been in the league? About 7 years when that card come out. One of the best shortstops ever. Rich Zisk, Chris Bando, Rick Manning, Willie Stargell, Another nice player. Al Williams, Roy Howe, Frank Pastore, Paul Householder, Brian Smith, Onyx Concepcion, Rick Omby, Jerry Morales. His cousin's 2 Miles Morales. Maybe a second great uncle. Brewers sticker. Chuck Rainey, Alan Bannister, Mike Stanton, Roy Lee Jackson, Garth Irod, Bill Allman, Oyster, McClure, Comer, Johnson, Witt, Gary Woods, Bob Baylor, Joe Ferguson. Padres, Coase, Thompson, Ron Washington, Jim Slayton, Harold Baines, nice White Sox player, Gary Carter, Mike Scott, Rob Wilfong. Yeah, some of these cards are sticking together, so I hope I didn't miss any. Bert Hooton, John Walkenfuss, Gary Matthews. How far are we into this video? 11 minutes. I will speed it up, fellas. There's a lot of wax back there, unless I make it a 2-parter. Kent Tvolkey, Alan Haymaker, Billy Sample. What is that? Is that just really Miss Superstar? Bud Black and... Is it 2 cards you put together? See how the border's cut? It says and, so I bet it's 2 cards to go together. Neat idea. Randy Lurch, Sixto Lascanza, Tom Underwood, 2 teams same day. Trey Foster, Candy Maldonado, Bob Forshea, Oscar Gamble, Joe Niekro. So any of the superstars, we haven't seen a Jackson, we haven't seen a Pete Rose, we haven't seen a Nolan Ryan yet. Yankees, Darrell Evans, Matlock, Al Oliver, All-Star Catchers, Fisk and Carter, Norman, Lucas, Fred Stanley, Smith Brothers, Ozzie and Lonnie, Joe Beckwith, Gene Tinsey, George Frazier, Joe Simpson, Phil Garner. A little faster. You see that's wax there off the packs. We're getting little pieces of cardboard. Bill Lasky, Doug Corbett, Doug Bird, Orozco, Mark Clear, Rick Camp, Lonnie Smith, who's a good player, Jeff Lader, Jim Palmer, another good pitcher, Larry Garvin, Candelaria, and here's the second half of that card. So if you put those 2 cards together, it was black and blue. And it shows you a picture of the card. That's pretty neat. It's the first time I've ever seen that in any product like that. Now let's get something neat, like a Sandberg or a Raines, Del Barra, Ron Davis, Ganter, Bereni, Cesar Cedeno, Joe Youngblood, Frank White, Steve Henderson, Alan Ripley, Royce, Morris, Virgil. What would be nice is to get doubles of some good players. Get a little hot box action going. Dick Tidrow, Roenick, Ivan DeJesus, Brett Butler, Bob Watson, Louis Pulse, Norndry, Ed Ramiro, Dan Ford, Bob Boner, I'm sure it's Bonner, Lamar Hoyt, Dwight Bernard, Max Venable. Expos team card, Dwayne Murphy, Carl Yastrzemski. Look at all the years on the back of that card. New cards don't do this. The old cards, I mean, they listed all their stats from every year. See if we get a guy that's newer. He has half the stats, so they have a did you know on there. Linares, Christensen, LaRoche, King Griffey Sr. Hope we find your son in that 89 box. Rick Dembski, Clancy, Jack O'Connor, Fischella, Wolford, Butcher, Don Slott. Come on, Rhino. Where are you hiding at in here? I hope you're here. You or Tony. Tony Gwynn, one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter. If you look at how many times that guy striked out, it's amazing. I mean, in the sense that he hardly ever struck out. Dave Henderson, Griffin, Carlton Fisk, Creason, Moose Haas, Frank Tana, Buddy Bell, Renko, Kennedy, Foster, Norris. Felton, Fawkes, Marabella, Pryor, Vita Blue, Eric Show, Heath, Patry, Porter, Mayberry, Cruz, Milbourne. Guys like Kittle and Carlton Fisk, I got a chance to see when I was a kid. My little league team organization, they used to take every team in the organization up there on a bus trip to a Sox game once a year. Barry Bono, Kemp, Trevino, Edwards, Mike Scioscia, Parrish, Downey, Phil Campbell, Ellis Valentine, Ricky Henderson, there we go. Corners are nice. Off-centered a little left to right, but still a nice card. Steve McCaddy, Rich Gedman, Bruce Benedict, Ron Reed. This guy was born and raised in the town I live in. He had a long career. So, yep. Andre Robinson. Excuse me while I itch my nose. It's just an itch, I promise. Tiger sticker. Kevin Hickey. Ryan Splittorff. There's one stuck. Rusty Staub. Luis Sanchez. Ron Jackson. Steve Garvey. It's a good card, but late in his career. Larry Pashnik, Bo Diaz, Hoffman, Visponte, Jose Cruz, Ron Hassey, Ed Vanderberg, Ricky Wright, Brad Mills, Tim Flannery, Beard, All-Star infielders, Robin Yount and Bell, it's a nice card. Dave Stewart, Mike Morgan, Larry Anderson, Kepner, Reynolds, Smith, Gaetti, Paul Molitor, Jim Kern. Come on. Mike Richard, Rod Carew, Keith Moreland, Dave Kingman, Langford, McKay, Jim Rice, Bryston, Erickson, Lou Piniella, Tim Stoddard, Ernie Witt, Jeff Little. Well, I'd say we're halfway through. And I haven't seen who I want to see. Joe Morgan, Don Baylor, Bill Buckner, Neil Allen, Dave Gravecki, Jerry Remy, Bob Horner, Gary Maddox, Glenn Broomer, Al Woods. Off top to bottom, but there's an insert. Super Special Star, the Silver Shoe, Ricky Henderson, Enrique Romo, excuse me while I stretch. My back is a little. The way I'm sitting to do these cards. Louis De Leon, Dave Stapleton, Washington, Phil Robinson, George Hendrick, Steve Braun, Mike Flanagan, Dave Steve, Dick Davis, Lee Lacey, Johnny LeMaster, Charlie Hoff, Andre Dawson. I have a Dawson rookie card, which I think is 78, maybe it's 76. The Hawk, he won the MVP award with the Cubs when they were in the last place. I'm not sure if he was the last guy to do that, but yeah, won an MVP on the worst team in the division. Fergie Jenkins, speaking of Cubs, Darryl Thomas, Glenn Wilson, Manny Trio, Phil Niekro, Art Howe. Not seeing a lot of doubles yet, which is good, unless I get doubles of some good dudes. Joe Nolan, Rodriguez, Mike Vale, Peter Ladd, Craig Minton. Did get 3 Ricky Hendersons in the Don Russ opening, but all 3 of them were off-centered and cut crooked. But I mean, that was the first year of that product. All that product was not very good as far as quality. Hargrove, Gabe Rivering, Cicada, Crowley, Rudy Law, Greg Harris, Tim O'Malley. There we go. Off-centered, pretty good. The corners are good, but that is Ryan Sandberg, rookie. P. Falcone, Juan Bonilla. So that just leaves us Tony Gwynn. Let's find a Tony. Bobby Krish, Monday, Hendren, Gross, Miller, Ojeda, Spillman, Waits, Castillo, Petrelli, Mario Soto, Don Money, Rivers, Vincent Romo, Dave Collins, Brian Clark, Terry Poole, Johnny Ray, Vega. These are stuck together big time here. Jerry Kuzman, Jeff Reardon, Leonard, Mookie Wilson, Greg Zahn. What are we looking at here, guys? 3 8, 11 packs. 11 packs to find who I'm looking for. Dwyer, Lazinski, Concepcion, Caldwell, Davis, Holland, Forsch, Wills, Lynch, Schiffer, Lawler, Nichols, Willie McGee, Eddie Milner, Spear, Bud Black, Brooks, Knowles, Jody Davis, Yeager, Turner, Pete Rose, Terry Harper, Hubbard, Vern Rule, Eddie Whitson, Ned Yost, Storm Davis. So, of the vets I'd like to see, that leaves a Nolan Ryan or a Reggie Jackson, and of the rookies, I'd like to see a Tony Gwynn, Hal McRae, Kennedy, Meyer, Sosna, Ivy, Keith Hernandez. Probably a decent card, but say he's a few years into his career there. Nettles, Rick Sweet, McBride, Baker, Dave Parker, Bobby Castillo, Ben Hayes. Come on, 83 Flair. Bruce Sutter. Sammy Stewart, Leal, Bumgardner, Scurry, Reggie Smith, wrong Reggie, Doug Flynn, Scott Sanderson, Dave Edwards, Jorge Orta. Wallace Johnson, Richards, Gross, home run threats, Neerdorf, Brock, Cat, Dave Winfield, Mike Moore, Moffitt, Essler, Hatcher, Steve Trout. I think Dave Winfield was drafted in all 3 sports. I think he was drafted by a team in, I don't say all 3, there's more than 3, but baseball, basketball, and football. I think Dave Winfield was drafted in all 3 sports. That is crazy. Rupert Jones, Dennis Eckersley, Bob Walk, guy with a really long name, Joaquin Andujar, Tito Landrum, Dennis Martinez, Buck Martinez, Robinson, McWilliams, LaVille, Hostetler, Charlie Lay, oh, there he is on the back. How did both of my rookies be on the back? Well, we already seen it, so let's see. Back's off center, left to right and up and down. Let's see what the front looks like. Top to bottom and left to right. But it's Tony Gwynn. That's what I was looking for. Rest in peace. Chris Chambliss, Ashby, DeLone, Roof, Martinez, Augustine, Tommy John, Randy Martz, Tommy John, that guy has the same name as the surgery. Because he was the first, I don't say the first one, but the first successful, really successful person to come back from that surgery. That's why it's called Tommy John surgery. Gary Ward, Sutton, Tom Seaver, Rogers, Armstrong, Hodges, Tabler, Hernandez, Guerrero, Chet Lemon. There we go. Forgot about Mike Schmidt. He's another one of the vets that you want to see in there. And that one is centered pretty good, but we got a couple little printing dots on it. Ken Smith. Guess that just leaves us Nolan Ryan and Reggie Jackson. I would definitely take another Sandberg or Tony Gwynn though, without hitting either of those guys. Wagner, Wilson, George Brett, Louis Salazar, Cliff Johnson, Howard Johnson. Got hotels named after him. He was so good. David Green, Gaylord Perry. 2 packs, fellas. If you made it this far, congrats, because I almost didn't make it this far. How far are we in here? 31 minutes. I don't think I'll make it into 2 parts, but Lance Parrish, Dave LaPointe, Raleigh, Covens, Castillo, Rich Sutcliffe, Bill Madlock, Charlie Moore, John Curtis, Tim Raines. Nice card. Be his 3rd year card. His rookie year was 81. That one's centered pretty nicely. UL Washington, Stearns, Steve Hammond. I didn't see a lot of doubles in this product, which I mean it's nice to get a variation for everybody. Believe me, if you got doubles and triples of the guy you're looking for, it would be great, but it's also nice to get the guys you're looking for and not get a bunch of triples of someone you've never heard of. Lee Mazzelli. There's another one of the really good ones. That one is centered really good. That one centered good on the back. That one might get sent off. Get graded. I'll have to look it up. Billy Upshaw, Ed Ott, Randy Johnson, not the one we know, or I'm going to say we, but not the pitcher. Walton, Welsh, Lopez. So no Nolan Ryan, no Reggie Jackson, but I think I hit all the rookies, and I hit a bunch of the stars. So thanks for watching. I hope you, like I said, I hope you like this stuff. If so, subscribe, drop a comment, drop a like, and keep collecting. Have a good one.